haven't watched one of, or I haven't recorded one of these in a while. Oh boy, but I don't want to have to rush to finish this event later. Okay, first things first. Let's order one of these. So I started a little bit of this, just up until like, just enough to get the shop open, and then I kind of let it sit on the sidelines for a few days, because last time I started an event on stream, I got time gated, so. 31st performance of Cyrano de Bergerac. Can't wait to mispronounce names again. like I have been. Woohoo! Also, hi, welcome to my VOD of me playing through this event. If you've never watched me play FGO on stream, please go get a drink of some kind. It can be water, please let it be water, juice, coffee, whatever the hell you want, because we're going to take shots every time my emulator crashes, and if you are grabbing alcohol, you will be drunk by the end of it. I actually don't have anything to drink here. My coffee is on the way. Alright. Alright, everyone. Let's hear your status reports. Since I don't have any lines to memorize, I've been practicing my movements and gestures. Good. I think we should be okay. I've been maintaining a very strict training regime with him. I memorized all my lines. It was a lot of work, but I did the best I could. Wonderful. Hey, Cyrano, your favoritism is showing. Ah, yes, forgive me. It's hard for me to be impartial when it comes to Roxanne. Please come home. Stop giving me every other saber but you. I've learned all my lines. Now I'm working on saying them with some real feeling. I've learned all my lines, and I'm working on my evil sneer. I forgot all my lines. Stolfo. That does it, Stolfo. Go to the principal's office right now. I mean, all of them? How? I think it's because I'm not so smart. I can't agree with that, Lord Stolfo. Yeah, you're not stupid. But your memory is a little spotty. Hell, you forgot other things all the time, too. Oh, right. I forget about how bad my memory is. Then maybe we need to use cue cards for your lines. But then you'll be looking at the cue cards instead of the actors when you're speaking. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm a writer, so I've got super wide peripheral vision. I can at least read cue cards without moving my eyes. Of all the hidden talents to discover. Okay, I'm still more than a touch concerned, but that should suffice for the time being. That just leaves the props, the backgrounds, and the costumes. All of that is going well thus far. Go away. Let's see. I should be able to finish every prop and background in 2 days. In fact, I guarantee it. As Mr. Lion, I've always loved inventing. As long as I have enough magical energy, everything will turn out fine. The costumes are going well, too. I believe I should also be able to finish them to satisfaction in 2 days. Good, then we'll open in 2 days, just as planned. And if the play goes well, the Holy Grail should appear shortly after. If it goes well, that is. That's what I'm worried about, too. We may be servants, but we're also new to acting. Oh, don't worry about that. This play is in a singularity, and so we'll require something more than just talent for acting. And that something is, well, something you all possess in spades, I think. Only 2 days to go. We can do this! Yay, team! Charlemagne's report. We spent the next 2 days rehearsing day and night. I knew there were different kinds of singularities, but I had no idea they could be this varied. My gut's telling me Cyrano is lying. Just a little. It's just a hunch, really, but I don't think his lie, whatever it is likely to be deadly for us. And it's not as though I have any thoughts about what we should do if we learn what the lie is. So, for the time being, I'll just have to play along. And maybe, worst of all, it turns out acting is actually pretty fun. Both Astolfo and Roland have really gotten into their parts, and Bradamante seems happy running around behind the scenes. She claims there's something exciting about this. So while I do have my concerns, I think they can wait for now. 2 days have passed, and I think the play has started to come together. Now all that's left is to raise the curtain on our play. He will come home. Wallet be damned. Welcome all you nameless figures. Things that I haven't seen yet. Welcome! Tickets please! Please everyone settle down! I'm afraid I'll have to ask you all to check your weapons at the door. She needs to be higher pitched, I think. If you try to smuggle them in, you'll find yourself wishing you hadn't. By which I mean, don't try it unless you want a smack from my shield. Tickets, please. Is this a good play? Yes, of course. I don't know. Well, I guess I should try and enjoy myself for now. What do you think you meant by that? You're nervous, aren't you, Emperor Charlemagne? Oh, hey, Don Quixote. What about you? Are you okay? Your arms are trembling. Oh yeah, I did get him. No worry. Not to worry. You see, I am trembling with excitement. Of course, I don't have to worry about shouting my lines, so I suppose I may be feeling a little less pressure. Hey, moving is still performing. We're all counting on you, Cyrano de Bergerac. Just leave it to me, Christian. Oh, that was cool! Okay, Sancho, I'm off. Yes, sir. Good luck. Okay, let's do this thing. Well, I'm just the pastry shop owner, but still. I am so ready to play the villain. I can't wait. Okay, master. We're gonna get going. See you later. Break a leg, everyone. Sorry, coffee just arrived. I see. So her name is Roxanne. I just know she is the one I'm destined to marry. Ha ha ha, what a funny thing to say. But I'd be careful wherever you, lover boy. Roxanne is a great beauty and a great mind, it's true. All of that is why Count de Guiche? I'm sorry. All of that is why Count de Guiche has had his eye on her for a long time. Guiche? Oh, hold on. We're gonna go Google. Guiche. Okay, Guiche. Oh, there he is. Our own Cyrano de Bergerac. What is it, everyone? Are you all truly so jealous of my distinguished large nose? Should any of you here claim my nose is small, step forward and I'll show you just how wrong you are. What's that? To revenge for his scheme coming to light, the Count is sending 100 men after the Lignier, the poet. Then I must stop him, post-haste, for I have my own matters to settle with him. Come, everyone, follow me. This festival has only begun. I think it's like choose your party members before battle, before you collect this, and then it's only Don Quixote and Sancho. Oh, of course I'm resistant. Honestly, I'm not even gonna use that. We will just cry because I have no way to separate my attacks. So I guess. Okay. Okay, Sancho is cute. Wait, there's 99 of them? Is this just a survive until the end type of dealio? Alright, cool. We'll just, She's so pretty compared to some of the other units you can get. Oh, he gets healed. Oh, he's getting healed. Oh, I guess we should take advantage of this and use his MP. I haven't seen his MP before, so might as well. What is that name? She's so pretty. I love her. He's cool too. Okay, it was only 3 turns. Okay, I was like, please tell me I don't have to kill 96 troops. Why not just tell Roxanne how you feel? This isn't like you. It's true, I do love her. But what hope could I have with so hideous a nose? No matter the breadth of my love for Cleopatra, someone like me could never be her Caesar. Huh? She's saying she wants to see me. No way! Act 2. The truth is, there's someone I simply adore. Go on. Until now, I've resigned myself to loving him from afar. Yes, yes! He's bright, brave, talented, and above all, beautiful. I see. Beautiful? Oh, yes! You see, I'm in love with Sir Christian de Neuvillette. Thank you, Genshin, for letting me know how to pronounce that name. You're what? Cyrano! You! Huh? What's this about? What do I think of Roxanne? Why, I'm madly in love with her, of course. Frankly, I don't know how someone could lay eyes on her and not be. But alas, I haven't a chance with her. She's a smart woman, a lover of the literary arts. I know nothing about them. So, if our paths were to cross, only for me to embarrass myself with some uncouth utterance, she would never so much as permit me in her presence. Today on Shini Has to Pronounce Things. I see. In that case, we'll just have to make you into the star of your very own tale of romance. Huh? Act 3. Having disappointed Roxanne, Christian is now doing his best to explain. Cyrano tells him what to say every step of the way. Roxanne, it is I. Oh, Christian, what is it? I want to apologize for my rudeness earlier. Pay it no heed. I can't do that. Alright, repeat my words exactly. Are you sure about this? We have no other choice. Now. You wrong me, my fair lady. Truly, I love you more than words can say. Why are we fighting her? Lady Love Me beats her up. Okay, we're gonna save that. We're gonna take out. I was hoping that would take her out. I have flames. I'm on fire. It also might only require me to take down one of her bars, so maybe we'll just do this now.
永続不変の輝き、千変無限の彩り、万不不当の騎士たちよ、我が英雄を差し詰めて。
He's so cool.
は譲る、ホールドル。そこだ。まとめて払う。
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I think it's only one break bar. I don't think they force you to do both break bars. So I've been pulling for Charlemagne. He's not home yet. I've gotten quite a few other servants, though, that I don't have, but none of them that I wanted. Looking at you, Christopher Columbus, and fucking Ugly Caster. Giles, whatever his name is. The one from Fate Zero. I don't care about him, he's ugly. Were you to drop such sharp words from such a great height, then I would leave immediately upon a journey to the moon. What in the world does that mean? It means you die. Then, please, come up and see me. I'll go right now. No, you mustn't. Now what do we do? Let me think. Then, kiss me. Sorry, I got distracted. I'll still need more time. What do you think you're saying? Then, I'll come down. No, wait. Tonight, let us hide our faces. Under cover of darkness and exchange naught but sweet musings. I think that should get us through this. Please let that get us through this. The wicked Count de Guiche. The wicked Count de Guiche has conspired to send Christian to the front line of the war. Roxanne entreats Cyrano to see that no harm comes to Christian, thus inspiring Cyrano to set off for the front line as well. Damn it, how long is the siege going to last? I'm so hungry I can scarcely stand it. Where are you going, Sir Cyrano? I made a promise to send a letter every day. No matter what, I will return post-haste. You don't mean Sure, you're not going to cut your way through the enemy single-handedly. I mean to do exactly that. Of course, these letters are written in Christian's name, but oh well. What am I doing? I truly am... what am I doing? I am truly incorrigible. Why, if it isn't our friend Cyrano? Rogano, what are you doing here? Ragano? French names, I'm sorry? That's not the only surprise I've got in store for you. Voila! Hello, Cyrano. Roxanne. Roxanne. I've pronounced... Since the start of the event, I've pronounced her name like 2 different ways. I guess it's Roxanne. Roxanne? We're gonna look it up right now. Because I'm used to it being 2 N's. It is Roxanne. I'm sorry. Roxanne. Okay, Roxanne. I couldn't wait another moment to see you, Christian. Wow, her face. Not after I read the passionate letters you sent me. Such a brave woman. Roxanne, do you mean those letters moved you more than anything? Yes, of course. I've been thinking. At first, it was your looks I was drawn to. But now, after reading such passionate outpourings of love, it is your heart, your soul I adore above all else. Yes, I would still love you now, even if you were hideous. I see. So, it's not my face you love, but my soul. Cyrano, I finally understand. Roxanne doesn't belong to me at all. What is this now? Roxanne doesn't love me. She loves the man who's been sending her letters. It's not my face she cares for, but my soul. That is your soul, Cyrano. What? But no, that can't be right. I can't take this anymore. You must tell her how you feel. Don't be ridiculous. Come, let us head back to the battlefield. And remember, it's your soul Roxanne adores. What? Christian, hold on. I'll get you some water. Listen to me, Christian. I told her everything. And it's not me she loves. It's you. Do you hear me? It's you. Oh, Lord, please let this lie give him the strength to survive. Christian! Christian! Reinforcements will arrive soon. Just hold out until they get here. Victory will be with us. Ragano! Oh, that's Ragano. Ragano, keep Roxanne safe for me. You got it. Farewell, Roxanne. Allow me to join you, Count. Roxanne. Ragano. Act 5. 15 years later. Tell Cyrano to watch his back. There are still those who hold a grudge against him. Goodbye, Roxanne. Ikish. Cyrano! Cyrano, are you okay? Oh yes, I'm fine. Of course I'm fine. Well, I'd best be on my way. I would hate to keep Roxanne waiting. Cyrano, you're late. Is everything okay? Oh yes, I was waylaid by unexpected guests with a poor sense of timing. Cyrano? You look, well, pale. Oh, it's nothing. An old war injury has simply decided to plague me today of all days. Fortunately, that's settling now. Please, don't trouble yourself over me. I have a favor to ask you. Will you read this letter for me? It's the last one Christian wrote to me. I haven't been able to bring myself to open it these past 15 years. But today, for some reason, I feel I must. I understand. Very well then. My dear Roxanne, I fear I am about to go to my death. Roxanne, you are the greatest treasure I could ever ask for. Whether in this life or the next, I will always love you. Sir Cyrano, how are you able to read the letter in this darkness? I knew it. It was you. It was you all along. No, it wasn't. You wrote me those letters. No, I didn't. This tear spot, it belongs to you. But the blood is from Christian. Cyrano! Cyrano, stay with us! Wow, are they both dead? Doesn't Cyrano have the next line? Yes, he does. He's supposed to begin a soliloquy here. Sir. I would not have you weep less for good, handsome Christian. I ask only that, when the great cold has taken my body, as you weep for him, you weep also for me, though a little. I will. I swear I will, Sir Cyrano. Lord Cyrano. Sir. Now, leave me be. I need no help from anyone. The enemy is here. To battle! To battle! I know you, my enemies of old. You are falsehood, prejudice, treachery. And what of it? Death comes, and I will meet him on my feet, sword in hand. Take all you wish. One thing shall I hold in spite of you all. And when I go to my final rest, I shall carry it with me. Say. Oh God, why is that gonna be? Why is it gotta be? I feel so bad. I am Canadian, and I failed my. I dropped French. I dropped French when I could. C'est mon panache. 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 Panache? I think it'd be panache. Yeah, panache. C'est mon panache. Oh, so they're both dead. Wonderful. Well, I guess I will take Roxanne since you're both dead. She's mine now. Yay, more SQ for the SQ pile. Hey, look, we finally got a new one open. Right, coffee obtained and drank and yum. Don't get discouraged. Look ahead. All right, well, the play is done. Now what? Oh, pretty background. Great job, everyone. Way to go, guys. Nice work. Well done, everyone. Now, I think it's time for a little post-mortem. Sir Cyrano. I'm sorry. Are you seeing anything on your end, Mash? I'm afraid not. There has been no change to the singularity to indicate the Holy Grail's appearance. I'm seeing no magical energy activity either, which would mean the plan was a failure. So, the Holy Grail didn't materialize after all. Is it because our performance wasn't good enough? I thought the audience absolutely loved it, at least for whatever that's worth. No, you're right. Tonight's performance garnered as much better reaction than any previous performance thus far, no question. Any previous performance thus far? Okay, I didn't think I had to ask this, but did you put this play on before we got here? It would seem you owe us an explanation, Cyrano. Our performance was quite clearly a success. Yes, you forgot one of your lines at the end. But I believe Grandpa Don made up for it at the last second. You were great out there, sir. Thanks. I'm glad I memorized my lines just in case. So the Holy Grail was on the verge of materializing, but it ultimately never succeeded. Did we do something wrong? Was it the flubbed line at the end? Yes, that's right. Okay, so it does seem like you weren't completely wrong, but it also seems like you weren't completely right either. So tell us, what should we have done differently? That's a good question, but the truth is I don't know either. I thought as much. You mean you knew? And you went along with this plan anyway? Oh, no, I didn't know. I just had a sense that this probably wouldn't work out. I'm sorry about this, Chuck. I really thought it was going to work this time. I did. Remind me, Cyrano, how many times have we performed this play now? 30, my fair lady. Well, tonight makes it 31. That's one hell of a run. That said, those early performances never got so much as a round of polite applause. That's no surprise, though, since it was only me doing a solo reading of the entire play. When the singularity began, there was no sign of the Holy Grail anywhere. There was only a theater and an audience consisting partly of ghosts. Then, I, Cyrano de Bergerac, was summoned as well, albeit in this very incomplete form. As a kind of shadow servant, I was literally a shadow of my former self. Still, I was curiously certain the Holy Grail existed somewhere in this theater. I thought perhaps it wanted to see a show. So I began with a one-man show, though it was admittedly not a tremendous success. Nothing I could do about that, though, especially after all my repeat performances. So, there were clear signs I was on the right track to making the Holy Grail manifest. So then I decided to add some newly summoned rogue servants to the play as both actors and crew members. You want me to play Roxanne? Sounds like fun. I'll do it. That meant I finally had a real actress to play off of, although I was still my same shadowy self. As we continued to perform, I noticed our audience was becoming more and more satisfied. I even remember distinctly feeling that the Holy Grail was just about to appear, though I was ultimately wrong. I see. And then we were summoned, which gave us a perfect cast right down to the supporting roles, so I really believed it would work this time. I have to agree with Cyrano. I do think we're on the right track here. Maybe so, Chuck, but no matter how much we rehearse, or how much we improve our acting. Yeah, I know. There's probably something else we're missing. Something not even Cyrano knows about. Well, in the meantime, I can think of at least one thing we definitely need to do. Oh, what's that? Can't you tell? Come on, tell us. So, none of you can figure it out, huh? Okay. Right now, what we need to do is throw a wrap-up party, of course! Woohoo! Hey, yeah! Way to go, guys! A wrap party? Aren't those other things we should be discussing first? Now, Miss Maid. I think the wrap party should come first as well. I see. We just put on a great performance. So right now, we should celebrate our accomplishment, all the hard work we went to it. And as for what comes next, there will be plenty of time to think about that tomorrow. Okay, I'm in. That's more like it. Okay, everyone, to the lobby. You too, crew. It's just, all the backgrounds here are really pretty. I like this one. Here's to our victory! Monjoie! Monjoie! How could I leave an innocent young girl to fend for herself in her hour of need? Yeah, nice one, Rolla! My time has arrived! Yep, sure has! Okay, cheers! I want Astolfo. I hope me saying that line back there wasn't a problem. Of course not, sir. If you hadn't, the whole play would have fallen apart. Tell me, Sir Cyrano, why didn't you say your line back then? I forgot. I see. What do you make of that, Sancho? There certainly seems to be more to it than that. Let's keep an eye on him until we make our report. Phew! Great work, everyone! I had so much fun making your props. Oh, there you are, Monte. Could I talk to you for a moment? Of course! Yes, of course! Young Guife? Guife? I think it's Guife. Is everything okay? Would you like something to drink? No, I'm fine, thank you. And you've done so much for the show already. Not at all. So then, what did you want to talk about? Well... You see, you and your group are the first other servants I've seen here with high spirit origin values, so... Well, I was wondering if you might like to chat about... romance. Romance? Yes! It would be my pleasure! Oh great, nobody else here has been up for that kind of talk. And it's not really the kind of thing I can talk about with my colleagues either. Come on then, Monte. Let's go somewhere more private where we can really dish. Okay. Alas, our star is gone. What else can we do? Can't talk love. Perhaps it's because it's such a trifling thing to me, but I don't recall any of it. Guess we might as well drink. Hey, Cyrano! When are you putting on the next show? We'll need to rework the script and hold some more rehearsals, so... Well, I do think it'll take some time, but I'm planning to put it on as soon as possible. Got it. Am I going to be playing Christian again? You were perfect as him this time, so that was my intention, but... I suppose you could also manage Count de Guiche. Hey, the bad guy. I like it. Guiche. Alright, mind if I say something? Go for it. Now that everyone's nice and relaxed, I want to get down to business and discuss the mission. Got it. I know I said this could wait until tomorrow, but I actually want to get started today. Care to guess why? Because Cyrano still hasn't told us everything? Exactly. So, Cyrano de Bergerac still has yet to reveal all he knows, Yep, which is why I want to bring this up now. I just realized it's not baby Da Vinci. It's not small Da Vinci, it's full-size Da Vinci. I especially want your read on the situation, Master. I know there's not a lot to go on, but still. What do you think, Shini? Can we trust Cyrano? He is definitely hiding something, but yeah, I think so. I know he's got secrets, but I don't think he's a bad person. He's definitely hiding something, but yeah. Got it. That's all well and good then. That said, we should be cautious. There's still a lot we don't know about how the singularity works. Yeah, that's the real problem here. The actual play wasn't half bad. In fact, I was really into it myself. And while I'm just guessing here, I think what he said about a play manifesting the Holy Grail is probably true. So if this didn't work, we'll just have to put on a different play. That all seems right to me. But now, we need to see what kind of play Cyrano says we need to put on when we talk about this tomorrow. That's the key point to be aware of. What do you mean? It's entirely possible that Cyrano de Bergerac we've met here wants to keep the singularity around so he can keep playing the lead part in his own play forever. Right? Oh. Anyway, we should head back before he suspects something. But while I'm at it, I think I'm gonna ask around. Ask around? Yeah. My read is, the Singularity Adventure is all about info gathering. So, I'm gonna try talking to the other servants besides Cyrano, like young Guifei and their crew. Totally incognito, of course. That's fine, but you just play Christian. Don't you think you'll stand out a bit? So how do you plan to manage an incognito investigation? I thought something like this might happen. So... Spiritron! Dress! Change! Ta-da! What do you think, Master? I can totally blend in like this, right? Oh, where'd you get that outfit? I borrowed it from the costume department. Looks pretty good on me, no? Definitely. Yeah, but I'm not sure you're hiding as well as you think. I'll let him have this. Right. Now, I can talk to anyone as just another ordinary servant. Are you sure? Because I don't know if that's going to cut it as a disguise. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to get going. Man, this performance is pretty rough, but at least it was better than last time. What was different last time? Oh, did you guys just join the crew for this show? Well, last time, Cyrano really went off the rails. How so? Oh, he's done things like setting the play in modern times, made major changes to the characters. Oh, like what? Like, he was gonna have Count de Guiche kill Christian, then have Cyrano kill Guiche in revenge. Whoa. But then he changed his mind and went with the original story as written. Said he couldn't go through with it. Couldn't go through with it, huh? Honestly, I thought it was a novel interpretation. But I guess you can't make big sweeping changes like that without upsetting your audience. Oh, your glass is empty. Let me top you off. Hey, thanks. Ah, I think I'll join you too. Ah. Oh wait. Oh, that wasn't an ah as in like a bad ah. That was like a ah. Thanks. I think I'll join you too. Ah. Anyway, you were saying? Oh yeah. Get a load of this. Yeah. I beat. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Did he just pass the fuck out on the floor? Oh, never mind. He did. Night. Whoa, he just zonked out right there. Oh well, I think you got pretty much everything you could get out of him. Alright, let's go find someone else to talk to. Got anyone in mind, Shini? How about that servant over there? Great job today. Thanks, you too. Have we met before? I'm Charles. I only just joined the crew of the show. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Charles. Seriously, you guys are crushing it out there. I'm guessing this wasn't your first show like it was for me? Nah, it was my fourth. I'm pretty much an old hand at this by now. Whoa, your fourth? So, like, were there any big differences between this show and the other three you were in? Oh yeah, tons. The scale in particular was way grander this time. The performances were bigger. The props were more detailed. Everything is better than it's ever been before. Even the script was really different. Okay, maybe not different so much as back to the way it used to be. The script, huh? How was it different before? Well, for example, in the last show before this one. Ah, to think my life would be snuffed out like this. Roxanne, I love you. Sir Cyrano, I adored you. Did everyone fucking die? Ah, how cruel. Cruel world. Is there no salvation? Wait, are they all? Oh. And everyone died. The what? What a novel interpretation. All that remains now is death and destruction. I see. Yes. Yes, I can buy that. Why did nobody check that guy's gun at the door? At least the audience seemed to like it as well. I see. So, did Cyrano say anything about the script changes? Not that I've heard, but hey, I'm just part of the crew. Cyrano always comes up with the script, so that's usually just something he and the actors worry about. I think I've got it now. Thanks, pal. Alright, that just leaves Roxanne. Let's go see what she has to say. She's gonna know that it's you, dum-dum. And then... Oh, that's great. That kind of thing just is so exciting. It's not just what the other person's thinking. Sometimes you can't even tell how you're feeling about... Hey, got a minute? Huh? Why are you dressed like that? Did Sappho steal your clothes? Or try to get you to trade outfits with him? Huh? What? No. How did you even come up with that, Monte? For that matter, does any part of you think I'd wear this outfit? For that matter, does any part of you think I'd wear his outfit? No, I couldn't, and that's not even getting to the fact that it doesn't fit me. Good point. I am sorry. So what's up, Chuck? Did you want to talk romance too? Not exactly. I actually wanted to ask you about the previous shows. You mean the other Cyrano de Bergerac performances? Exactly. Is it true that everyone died in the show before this one? Yes, it is. That was a very bold change for sure. I didn't think he was even going to kill me off. But he did. Say, on that subject, how many times have you played Roxanne since you were summoned? Maybe 8? That many? No wonder you're such a good actress. But it's never exactly the same. Usually it's just slight differences in lines. But sometimes there have been performances with really big changes, like the one before this. I'm so glad you brought that up. Actually, I wanted to ask you about any script changes you recall. Well, there was the everyone dies ending in the show before this one. Oh, and there were some subtle differences from the original script for my second show, too. In that one, Count de Guiche wasn't a rival for my love, but more of a stereotypical bad guy trying to kill Cyrano. There was also times when Christian and Cyrano himself turned out to be surprise bad guys. Interesting. Aside from that... Okay, I think that's everything I remember. Did that help? Thanks. Yeah, it did. Probably. Great. Oh, but I have to ask that you not grill Cyrano about this kind of thing. He's much more sensitive, even fragile, than you might think. So that's how he seems to you, huh? You don't think he's a bad person, then? A bad person? No, I don't think so. That said... Well, he is an artist, so while he might not be a bad person, there could be more than what he's telling us. I've enjoyed some artistic pursuits of my own, so that's how I can tell. I see. Good point. That is what artists tend to be like, isn't it? Phew. So, now that we've talked to a bunch of people, what do you make of all this, Chaldea? Is there a way to, like... I wish I could just take pictures of the backgrounds. I like the backgrounds. I think our first question should be, is our hypothesis that performing a show will make the Holy Grail appear correct? At first, I thought it was. There were even signs at the show's conclusion that the Holy Grail was about to manifest. But apparently, Cyrano's making all kinds of changes every time he performs the play. And none of them have worked. Of course, if they had, then he'd already have the Holy Grail, which would be a different problem. Yeah, so I guess that makes this kind of Holy Grail, a Holy Grail war that- Wait, what? No! No, do not speak those words. Yeah, so I guess that makes this a kind of Holy Grail war then. If the play isn't doing the trick, maybe we need to try a different idea. The problem is, there are only so many things we can try here. If we wanted to, we could raise this whole theater to the ground in no time. Screenshots. Saves. But what if that didn't work either? Then the Holy Grail would stay hidden, and we'd be completely out of options. Game over, man. Game over. As many shows as Cyrano's put on, the Holy Grail still has yet to manifest. That would seem to indicate performing Cyrano de Bergerac isn't the answer, which in turn means we might have to try putting on a different play altogether. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe something from Shakespeare. No shortage of material to choose from there. Go away. Nobody called for you. You rang. Don't surprise me like that. Oh, but now that I think about it, that probably wouldn't work either. You can't raise shift here, can you, Shakespeare? Alas, I cannot. One would think a singularity focused entirely on theater would be made for me. Yet I have no place there, it seems. Why? Why must I be raise shift incompatible now of all times? Well, at any rate, I already have a fair idea of the situation. Sir Cyrano has been there all along, yes? Then I'm certain Cyrano de Bergerac is the play to perform. For my part, Charlemagne, I urge you to stay the course. Got it, but how can you be so sure? Oh, I have my reasons. However, when it comes to sharing them, the time is not yet right. Oh, I might have to make that my new catchphrase. Please don't. Well, that's all Shakespeare had to say. He's gone now. At any rate, if a playwright of Shakespeare's caliber is so certain, we can probably take him at his word. All right, then we'll stick with Cyrano de Bergerac for the next show as well. But I'm sure that alone won't be enough to prevent things from ending like they did today. So we'll need to come up with a script Cyrano hasn't done yet that we can all be satisfied with. Man, talk about a tall order. Maybe so, but... yeah, we've just got to do it. And hey, at least things are getting interesting now. Okay, let's start by talking with all the ghosts around the theater. Hi there, nice to meet you. Could we ask you a few questions? I don't think they're in a very talkative mood. All right, first we make them settle down. Then we hear what they have to say. Oh, we get to beat them up. Time to beat them up. You know what? We'll take him with us, I think. Yeah, that's fine. But this is this party. What are you at right now? Oh, you're at 5. We gotta change you out then. Congratulations! I pulled you the other day. You can come in and get some stuff, I guess. No, I should. Oh, shit! I should have switched to Saber. Yeah, fuck. I should have brought. Bleh, I should have brought in Bradamante. Hold on, let me quickly switch. We just skip everything to the fight. Hold on. We'll quickly switch. I forgot Nero was set because I was farming with little note I was farming on. Nero was good on it. It's fine. We'll just skip through everything. Didn't even think. Let's bring in a character that actually can do some damage. Okay, you. Okay. I mean, she's not strong against it, but it's fine. Alrighty. So I actually ended up pulling Bradamante during Andromeda's banner. So I was kind of excited because I didn't realize this event was coming up. I knew when I realized she was kind of strong. Against the enemies. Also, she's kind of cool. So I was pretty happy. Give me a ticket. Where's my ticket? Ghost desiring awesome tickets. Ghost desiring tickets. Ghost desiring awesome tickets. So there's 2 ghost desiring awesome tickets and 1 ghost desiring a ticket. The only one that didn't win is Bradamante. No, well, it's probably because she was also arts. It's fine. How much for a ticket? Where's my ticket? Ghost really desiring tickets. Okay. I like how he just like hits it like a baseball bat. Okay. Fun level up. Also, because I'm pulling for Charlemagne, I'm getting so many of the event CEs, unlike the last event that I did. I have so many of them, and some of them are like, they're maxed, what is it, limit break in this one? So that was my impression. Got it, thanks. No problem. I guess everything worked out in the end. Okay, so we got some info on the ghosts too. Looks like they've seen so many shows that they forget a lot, but they at least remember some parts, even if kind of hazily. If we keep this up, we should learn something useful. Let's have the others help out too. Got it. Yay, SQ! We need these. So I'm not buying any SQ at the moment, only because I'm kind of like waiting for, I still have days left, so I'm doing like daily pulls with them. Also, no comments asking me to join my friends list. I am still full. I've been trying to grind levels as best I can, but Alright. We have choices here. I own that one. I don't own you. What do we got? Rider, Assassin. Assassin's good against Rider, isn't it? Yeah, and then a Berserker, so I really shouldn't bring a Stalfo. You ran Caster. Sadly. I'm not bringing Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison can sit in the car. Hey, look, we're gonna bring you. Hey. Also, after finishing Camelot, while I was trying to pull for Charlemagne, I ended up pulling one copy of Bedivere, and then you get a free Bedivere afterwards. So I was like, wow, his stats are pretty fucking good. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna level up Bedivere. If you haven't, check my tab in my community section to see some really nice art of Bedivere. Rise up, only to be struck down. Also, it's kind of chilly today in Korea. I have my floor on because it's been rainy out all day. Okay. Pet Wolf, Theater Going Ghost. Alright.
任せとけ。了解。暗殺。け。
Okay.
ああ。了解。燃えろ。
Theater Going Ghost, Pet Wolf. Wait, does the ghost get rid of my MP? It must be. Oh, you're resistant to that one. Oh, oh, you're weak to that.
Ah. Answers.
Nice. Time for booty. Okay. When I was leveling Bradamante, and I was like, oh, she's got a coat, and then, oh, she lost her coat. Good lord, those are ugly. Let's get this MP up. Alright. Wait, come on! There, perfect. Alright, everything's dead. I like the halo she has. It's actually really nice. Oh, we finally getting some new... Oh, we're getting new quests finally. Okay, that's good. Those jellies, we have stuff like that at my work, but it's actually ice cream in that container. So I was really confused when I was trying to put on my CEs, trying to get what farms what, and it was like jelly of conviction, and I was like, what? and I look at the little graphic of it, and I'm staring at it because, as I said, we have like, you can get like iced milk, like ice cream, but kind of not ice cream. I don't know what it is, but they come in the same containers here, and I was like, jelly, and they have jelly stuff like that too, but it's still funny. It's like, I got some deets. I've got some information. I talked to the ghosts. I tried to talk to them, but my direct current light was so bright they disappeared before I could say anything. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help. Well, I appreciate you trying. Hey, my emperor! Where'd you get that outfit? Pretty cool, right? I'll say. Let me wear it! Hell no. Come on, Stolfo. Cut it out. You have your saber form, remember? I know, but still. Okay, I've compiled all the testimonies we've gathered from the ghosts and the staff in this notebook. As of now, Cyrano de Bergerac has been performed 31 times. The first 10 consisted of Cyrano reciting the entire script by himself. Starting with the 11th performance, he was joined by additional cast and crew. The play was performed 9 more times, adhering to very closely the original script, but from the 20th performance on, Cyrano began making changes to it. These changes including switching out main characters, expanding supporting characters' roles, and changing various characters' endings. These changes continued even after Lady Yang Guifei joined the production. Here, I've drawn up a list of all the changes that have been implemented since the play began. I've already sent a copy over to Chaldea as well. Great job, Sancho, as always. You're too kind, sir. Seeing them written out like this, there sure seems to have been a lot. I need him. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get pretty mixed up. Did you all know that Count de Guiche is actually a good guy? No, he's still very much a villain. Thanks, Sancho. But, you know, the Count still has his good sides. What is it, Emperor Charlemagne? Is something on your mind? Oh, I was just thinking. This list you made is really great, Sancho, but I still don't get it. I still don't know. I still get the feeling that these little script changes aren't what we really need to know. Then, do you mean we should be looking at the art direction and casting decisions? No, that's not it either. Don't look at me! I suck at thinking. You take this one, Bradamante. Me? Stolfo! Okay, well, looking at it like this, there are definitely all kinds of differences. But the fact that we're here now means none of them works, so can we really figure out something even better than these attempts? It does seem like a tall order. Who's on the line? Ah, how that world calls to me, and yet our love can never be. Phantom? The theater is my home, which is why I can never set foot in that woman. I see. Are you saying there's a reason the singularity Are you saying there's a reason the singularity rejected servants such as Sir Shakespeare and yourself, who would normally seem to be a perfect fit, in favor of us, who would not normally be considered for such a place? Indeed, indeed. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was off talking to the authors, seeing what they had to say. Oh, hi Phantom. Did you have some thoughts on the documents I gave you earlier too? That would mean... what meaning is it to be found in differences alone? That is not where one finds the beating heart of artistic expression. I like the fact that they're summoning all the authors in. That's kind of cool. I thought that might be the case. What do you mean? Well, after talking to the authors, they were pretty much unanimous in 2 things. They said you need to experience the play itself, or at the very least, read the script for yourselves. Why is that? Good question. Let's say there's a lot of work of art here, like a statue. Now let's say there are 10 counterfeit versions of that statue. In a situation like that, you just need to compare the differences among the statues to find the original. Even if you miss some, as long as you observe carefully, you'll find things that don't normally match. But that's not the kind of situation we're in right now. Because there's no right one. There's no right answer. That's right. If there was an original work of art you had to find, all you'd have to do is find the differences between it and its counterparts. But that's not what you need to do to make the Holy Grail manifest in this case. According to the testimony you gathered, Cyrano and his crew already tried putting on a play that was faithful to the original script many times. So then, what's been missing in every performance so far? What is it you need to do to make the Holy Grail appear? To answer those questions, you'll need to either experience the play yourselves, or at least read the original script. That's what it all boils down to. I see. That's some good news. That's some good advice. Authors are amazing, huh? Okay, let's all look for their script then. I'm gonna go get started right now. On that note, maybe we should start by discussing how we're gonna get our hands on the script. It's at least possible that Cyrano has disposed of the original scripts, but the actors in the past performances should have been given their own copies. Maybe some still have theirs. I guess we could start by asking Cyrano if he has his script. True, the question is innocent enough to avoid arousing any suspicion. We could just say we want to study it as reference for our future performances. And we wouldn't be lying, since we really would be studying it closely. Oh, I like how we just flipped the image. I knew it. This is the only way that might work. Knock knock! Hey, Cyrano! Oh, hello, Chuck. Why are you dressed like that? Oh, I just like the way it looks. Anyways, I was wondering if you have any scripts from your previous shows. I do. They should all be in the storeroom. But why do you ask? I wanted to read them over. Some of the lines and scenes are different, right? So I thought it could be a good reference for my performance. Oh, such enthusiasm! By all means, take as many as you like. Will do. Well, mine went pretty easily. How'd you guys do? I acquired extra copies of the scripts from the other crew members as well, just to be safe. I got some from Yang Guifei too. Oh wow, she made so many notes. And I got some from the actors under the guise of collecting old scripts while bringing them souvenirs to sweeten the deal. It all worked out fine, since they no longer needed these scripts anyway. Alright, everyone. Could you please give me the scripts you collected so I can compile a summary of each of the performances? I like Sancho. She's cool. Okay, let's start with the first performance. Please make sure to put the scripts back where you got them when you're done, okay? Alright, let's see what we've got here. The first performance of Cyrano de Bergerac. The plot should be pretty much the same, but something's gotta be missing. It's not like everything was completely wrong either. If it was, we need a whole other play, or another way to make the Holy Grail manifest. That aside, I can tell the script's been changed, but it still kind of feels like the same story? Not to say it's a bad thing, I mean, why would it be? You know, reading through all these, there's plenty of changes, but also, it hasn't really changed at all. How do you mean? Well, it always feels like the same story. So you're a feeling guy, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. Well, sure. This is Stolful we're talking about. The ending's always the same too. I can tell there have been changes too. And yet the ending remains almost identical. So Cyrano is the main character of Cyrano de Bergerac, and we certainly can't change that. That goes with the story's ending as well. That's it! What's it? I think we need to change the ending. I don't see any other option. You want to change the ending? Then you want to have Sir Cyrano living happily ever after with Lady Roxanne? Yes, exactly. You're kidding. No, that must be it. We've read every change to the script, and the ending's the only part that stayed the same. Sometimes Cyrano's died before the final scene, but that doesn't change how it feels, since it still ends with De Guiche monologuing as he's the last one alive. De Guiche. that must be why every script we read left me with the same aftertaste. Because the part where Cyrano dies at the end always stayed the same. That does seem obvious now that you've pointed it out, but I hadn't realized it until you did. I feel so bad. I want to strip, but I won't, since there are ladies present. I'm sorry. What? You want to what? Please, no. The only people in this room that I want to see them strip will be Charlemagne and Astolfo. Stop that. Keep your clothes on. Yes, please don't. What do you think of my theory, Da Vinci? Change the ending, huh? Personally, that sounds like a decent idea to me. How about you, Shakespeare? You're the author in the room. What's your take? I hate it! Aw, man. You feel that strongly? Well, that is my honest reaction. But I must confess I cannot think of another idea myself. The ending is always crucial. No matter what story one is telling, a similar ending will result in a similar flavor. But change the ending and you are walking into a wasteland both treacherous and uncharted. And of course, to put a spin on my own words, all's bad that ends bad. Even should you put your plan in motion, I have my doubts to whether Sir Cyrano will go along with it. Oh, right. We could definitely see Cyrano not being on board with the change to the ending. Huh? Why not? He'd get a great happy ending where he lives and he and Roxanne end up together. How could he have a problem with that? I get where you're coming from, Stelfo, but... She is correct. The tragic ending of Cyrano de Bergerac is the core to its entire story. Audiences have been applauding the final image of Sir Cyrano tragically, yet proudly shouting Mon Panache at the end for decades. So I can see how Sir Cyrano may be loath to the change. We'll just have to find another way. We'll just have to find some way to convince him. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to him right now. I'll go with you. Cyrano! What is it, young crew member and Chuck? What do you think about giving the next show a happy ending? A happy ending? Yeah, here's what we had in mind. So I would survive and marry Roxanne, huh? Do you think the audience would go for it? Honestly, I don't know, but doesn't this seem like the only thing you haven't tried? Well, you're right about that. I certainly haven't tried it. Still, me, getting a happy ending. I don't feel like I have a right to that. But that choice is for the audience to make, not us, don't you think? Yeah, well, yes, you have a point there. So I think it's worth trying at least once. Do you not like happy endings, Cyrano? Of course I do, young lady. I'd go so far as to say I love them. Okay, let's give it a shot. Sweet! Oh, and while we're at it, if it's possible, do you think we can keep Christian alive too? Why not? We shall make this the happiest ending the cast of Cyrano de Bergerac has ever seen. Alright! Thanks, Cyrano. Not at all. Frankly, I never would have thought of this on my own. Is that true? You really haven't even thought of this before? I'm sorry, I was lying. I have indeed. In fact, it was the very first thing I thought of. Then, why didn't you try changing the ending before? Well, the answer is simple. I couldn't. But there's no harm in trying now. Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to pull this off. SQ? Okay. I will take this moment to snip this VOD right here. Thank you for chilling with me for a few of these. And, yeah, I'm liking this event. I'm liking this event a lot. I'm glad that even though I'm still back in, actually I haven't even started Babylonia yet, that I'm able to do events like this. Because the Christmas one made me sad because I was locked out because I'm not in Trump, and because I know I get asked all the time on TikTok about my servants. Anyways, I gotta sell a bunch of these. We're gonna filter them by their levels. Okay, there you go. It's funny. I finished Camelot, and like he came home, and I was like, great, the asshole. So he's not an asshole. I understand. He's actually, I understand. Most of the servants at Camelot were kind of brainwashed. But yeah, I got pretty good for servants. Anyways, I'm gonna snip this here, and I'm gonna record the next one. Because I want to keep pushing the event, because I want to be able to... I want to open some more farming locations, so that I have stuff to do while I'm playing Enfield here shortly. Alright. Off to the next VOD.